One of my other favorite things that I want to introduce you today. I'm here with the wonderful Atelier Elle Aime. She owns this beautiful business. She's an interior designer, and her company name is Atelier Elle Aime. So,
Hi.
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 How are you today?
Good, good.
Okay, great.
Happy to have you.
Yeah, thank you so much for inviting us here. We do have a few examples about what you do. So, could you talk to us a little bit more about you?
Yeah, so my name is Laetitia, as you told. I am an architect, interior designer from France. It's going to be very obvious with my French accent.
Where exactly from France?
From Paris, the last city where I lived.
Okay,
yeah.
so born and raised?
Not exactly. I had the chance to travel a lot and to live 12 years in Istanbul, Turkey.
Nice.
And so, yes, let's say then I traveled a lot.
Okay. Do they speak Turkish or Arabic over there?
Turkish. Yes, I do speak Turkish fluently.
That's nice. That's nice. And then, so what brought you to the United States? How long have you been here?
I've been in Houston for the last 3 years, living in San Francisco before, for a year. And what brings me here, my husband has been transferred, so family, we follow.
Okay, yeah. This is great. And by being here, we can see some of the work that you've done. This house is just gorgeous. Like, it feels so warm.
Thank you.
And then you can tell you have very good taste.
Thank you.
Okay. So could you tell us exactly about your business? What are some of your specialty, and then how do you work in general?
Okay. So usually I am used to make some commercial areas, but since I'm living in America, I do much more of houses. I can renew. I can come from scratch and there is nothing, and just we build all together. And how is it working? Well,
question.
Yes.
When you say from scratch, so you can someone can call you and the house has nothing, ugly, horrible,
yeah.
And you're gonna help them redesign the entire house.
Completely. Yeah.
And you do have a team, a trade contractor that work with you?
Yeah, definitely. We have team, we have addresses, we have contact, we have carpenter, we have artists who can make the dream house.
Perfect. Yeah. But also you can work if somebody has a small project, right?
Yes, definitely.
For example, what some of the small projects that you have done?
Mainly renewing the kitchens, open up the master bedroom with the master bathroom, working on outside also. Yes, I'm doing a swimming pool right now.
Oh, nice. Where's the swimming pool at?
In the Woodlands.
Okay, and I'm sure Houston, everybody has the pool, right? Yes. You can't live without a pool here.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think about the weather here since you've been here compared to San Francisco?
Gosh, it's too hot. I have to still get used to
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm usually escaping to France for at least a month when it's really getting like the super summer.
Okay, I feel you. I'm the same way. I was down south in France with my kids this summer, so we really enjoy it. I see that you do have some sketches here. Could you explain us what it is?
Yeah, there is different kind of steps when we are going on a project, and those are the first steps. Right after meeting with my client, we must have a conversation, talk about how they are living, what they are expecting from me, how they want to feel in the house, for me to understand the psychology of the living. Mm-hmm. I like to say that I'm not making any home. I'm doing a living. Okay. It's like we have to feel like like a home sweet home, like in a cocoon. And so this is the first step that I really want to understand before starting. And then after we will go like you can see on sketch. Sketches is like the base, doing some drawing, fast, quick, sending that to my client, see what they are thinking about, putting some annotations to tell them, okay, maybe I think about this kind of materials or maybe this one, and I will change like that. I will broke everything's over here. And with those sketches, I will start to build some samples of the colors, the material, the textures that I want to introduce.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, for example, here, what do we have here?
We have marbles, we have a fabric that we can use for any kind of curtains, sofa. This is the color maybe of a backsplash, going maybe with some armchairs around, the paint of the wall, and we are going step by step this way.
Is this Taj Mahal?
It is not.
It is not? Sorry.
No. It was a good try.
Okay. And then what's some of the for example, the no-no in texture and color people should not mix together?
Well, I would say then you are able to mix any kind of texture and any kind of colors.
As long as it pleases you.
As long as it goes with the way that you are living. It depends about your type of house, it depends about your style, it depends about which kind of ambiance and environment you want to give.
Okay.
So I am usually working on neutral colors because it's never get old.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's never pass out of fashion. So I'm here to work on not a fashionable house that can be felt like 5 years later I'm completely out of fashion. My house look like really like 10 years ago. But more working on something like
They can just stand
10 years later you are still in
still
something like timeless.
and maybe we can just adjust with furniture in different color,
Definitely,
but you don't have to redo
course.
the entire kitchen.
Completely.
Because it's out of style.
Yeah, completely.
That help a lot because I do help work with a client. We know when they try to get their home ready to sell, and you go in there, you're like, oops, I feel like I'm stuck in the 1980 or early 2000. And sometimes
yeah.
we don't go too far, like 2009. Some of these fashion are not good anymore today. Okay, and then what is this?
Okay, this is some paint samples from a French brand. I love to work with a French brand or a Turkish brand also that comes directly as an importation. And this paint is really special because it has, how you can say that, de la chaux inside.
So you have warm.
Yes,
You have warm-
it's something like at the touch, warm, and it's quite special. And you can peel off and stick on your wall. So like that you can wait like 2 or 3 days in between cloudy day, sunny day, morning and night to see how the paint is having the evolution with the light. And some of those samples are really like it's a miracle how much they are changing during the day.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, while there is sun in the front, or this is just the light open, or so yes, this is interesting. This is
So
interesting.
that's very important. I was reading somewhere that the color, the design of your home can make you either super happy or it can be very, very, very depressed.
It is completely right. It can make you super happy. It can make you also feel sick and tired all the time. It depends about the color that you are using. The materials is also really important.
Which color do you think is good to keep you happy? It's holiday season, so let's stay happy.
Oh, I wouldn't make any mistake to say like all the panels between white sand to beige, to gray. All those palettes are having a good evolution with your mood.
Okay.
Yeah, it's soft, it's cool, and it doesn't interact too much with the different kind of emotions that you can feel all during the day, sometimes tired, sometimes really extra exciting. So it calms you down, but it makes you also probably more comfortable and trusting in a safe environment.
And in peace,
yes,
right?
Yes, yes.
That's why when we go to the spa, they always have these blue and gray and like green and the sound.
Yeah, sometimes they can apply also some gray, even dark gray and green, but those colors can fade, step by step. And I mean, those ones never get old. I think the main part of my work is really to do something like a timeless.
Okay. And then you also, I know you say you do a lot of residential.
Yes.
But if somebody has a business, they maybe open up and they need your advice.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, office, building, and retail.
Well, I worked a lot about hotels, restaurants, office. Yeah, and this is
to make sure the employees are happy and so they can be efficient at their job.
Yeah. Feels great also, and the clients also. This is something important to show the image of a company. So it's a part of the marketing.
Yes. So now, what advice would you give to someone who wants to redecorate their home, but they're on budget?
Okay. It's not necessarily something important to have a lot of money to redecorate. You have to be and to play a little bit smart when you are out of budget or on a budget to hunt antique fairs, to try to find some good price even on Target. I assume then everyone can buy some stuff, Target, Walmart. This is also the small object that we can find and make something special
out of it.
Yes.
And then you were telling me earlier, probably estate sale also, we can find some nice antique stuff.
Yes. You can find treasure.
Do you have some example that you find like that?
Oh gosh, I find a little desk over here.
Could you show that? That's super cute.
Oh, coming directly from a Boston school. Like writing on the foot of the chair, like 1950s or something like that. I felt in love directly. It's something that probably I find for $20.
That's nice. And then you told me this table you got it from where?
I am spending a lot of time also on Craigslist and Marketplace on Facebook, and trying to find some treasure. Yeah,
so pretty much this table, guys, that she has over here, was not a set for a very expensive French store, right? So you got it on Craigslist, right, on budget. And then this, you say you got it from where?
Those ones come from a very specific designer, and I found it in New York.
Okay.
Balancing.
So I can balance
extremely cheap table, not that's on budget chairs.
But nobody needs to know. All we know, it just looked very gorgeous in the middle of your dining.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I really love it. I love the texture of the table. It looks very classy, and just like you were saying, this is the tint, the color, the fashion right now, right?
This is fashion who is going on for the last 10 years. It's more like a maison de campagne in France. Like
farm barn in English, maison de campagne in French.
And feels more like natural stuff and like a little bit in vacation.
Yeah. This is super cool. And then if someone needs to meet with you, how did you what happened? You just come, you meet with them and talk to them, then have a consultation, or how do you normally work?
There is no normally. I mean, it depends about the needs. Most of the time, I'm going to the house that I have to redesign.
Okay.
And to see the kitchen or the full house. It depends about the needs. So yeah, most of the time, this table is where I'm working all alone.
Okay.
And then I am going to who needs.
Okay, so she's a super mom, super wife, super businesswoman. And then I know you do have some rendering over here.
Yes.
Would you mind share with us?
The second step of
Because people can see their home. You can design the whole home on your computer and show them in advance, right?
Yes. Right after sketching and choosing the samples, we are going to work on 3Ds. So this is a 3D rendering, and I am not moving a step in the construction until we decide properly what 3D we are going with.
Okay.
So we have on those 3Ds the full details of the sofas, the cushions, the chairs, the color of the wall, and we are going until a full finished project.
Okay.
When the 3Ds are out and signed, we are okay, we are agree with that, we can send and start the project.
Okay, this is great. Thank you so much. It's been great learning from you. But before we go, because it's Christmas, Laetitia has a gift for you guys, right? So for anybody there would like, and they come with the code CHRISTMASDBK, and you contact her, she will be able to give you
a free consultation.
Yes, and the consultation has a value of over $200, right?
Yeah, between 2 and 5. It depends about the space and the needs, always.
Yeah, so you can go, so everybody like the word free, F-R-E-E, gratuit,
Yes,
en français. So make sure to contact her, and how people can reach out to you. So could you give us your phone number and email address?
Oh yes, phone number, it's 650-660-6609. And my email address is hello@atelierellem.com.
Could you say it in French too? Because maybe you have some French speaker over there.
Okay. I never done that before. 650, 660, 669.
Voilà. Merci beaucoup de nous avoir regardés. Si vous avez des questions, n'hésitez pas à la contacter pour toutes les questions concernant votre maison, si vous voulez qu'elle puisse passer et vous aider. Vous pouvez aussi avoir, comme elle vous a expliqué un peu plus tôt, une consultation gratuite qui a une valeur entre 200 et 500 $, dépendamment du projet. Contactez-la, elle sera là pour vous aider. Et joyeux Noël et bonne année.
Et joyeux Noël, bonne année.
Thank you so much for watching us. Make sure you follow us and contact her if you have any question regarding redesigning your home. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Happy holiday.